Hi everyone. I wanted to do a video on how I do the SpaceBuns. I've had a few people ask me how I do this. I am not a SpaceBuns expert by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not that good at it. However, when I wore them the other day, a lot of people asked me, number one, people have been asking me for more videos, which is so amazing. I absolutely love that. I'm such a humble person that I'm kind of a little bit overwhelmed by that. I don't understand it. So it's so sweet. It makes me feel so good. Thank you for asking for more videos. And then, people were asking me how I do the SpaceBuns. My daughter is the one who taught me how to do it. A lot of people have told me that I'm too old to wear SpaceBuns. I get that. I'm 48 years old. I understand. But you know what? SpaceBuns make me legitimately happy. It's really hard to be in a bad mood when you're wearing SpaceBuns. So if something makes me happy and I'm a functioning, productive adult, what's the problem? Why does it matter? I don't understand. Like, how does my wearing SpaceBuns affect anyone? But anyway, so I'm going to give this a shot. I've only done it a few times. And if it wasn't for the fact that my daughter showed me how to do it, I wouldn't even be able to do it. So every time I do it, they look a little different. They come out a little different. So we'll see how this goes. Things that you need are a pretty good hairspray. This is Sebastian Shaper. It's not my favorite. I got it from Target and it was kind of expensive. You would think that, I think this was like 15 bucks, 16 bucks. I don't know. Anyway, my daughter told me that it smells like old ladies. Anyway, the other thing that you need are ponytail holders. These, in my household, function as ponytail holders and cat toys. My cat Lucy has figured out how to open the bathroom drawer where these used to be stored and would get the whole package of them. And I literally, to this day, if I need a ponytail holder, all I have to do is look around on the floor and there's gonna be one, because she plays with them. She goes nuts. If she sees one, if I go like this to her, she goes insane. So anyway, I'm rambling. So you need those. And then you also need bobby pins. So I got a big pack of the bobby pins. Trust me, you're gonna need a lot. The other thing that you need is, it helps. I just washed my hair today, so it's actually not the best thing in the world. But I used a little bit of Root Boost on it, and I think I might put a little bit more. Maybe not. Anyway, so it helps if your hair isn't super fine and clean, because then it doesn't stick as well. But anyway, we're gonna give this a try. Here we go. So all I do is I separate my hair into, where's my comb? Into two halves. I don't do it perfectly because I think it looks better if it's not super, set perfect. But you separate it into two pieces down the middle of the back. And I'm just going to get this one out of the way for the moment. It's going to be real cute. This isn't filtered, by the way. It's just me. I'm just getting this one out of the way. I don't know why That's cute. I don't know why I always do this side first, but I do. I don't know if anybody else has this issue. Off topic a little bit. So I have 3 children. My youngest is 21, Tiffany, and then my son is 24, and then my oldest is 27. When I had my son, who was 24, I decided to get the Depo-Provera birth control shot right after I had him. And really quickly, like within a few days of getting that shot, I started losing hair in clumps in the shower. And I had just had him you know? So at first I thought that it was just like, when it could have been partially pregnancy hormones or, you know, whatever. But I happened to mention it to my doctor that, you know, something was weird. I didn't have this problem with my, you know, when I had my oldest, you know, what's going on. But she said that it was something to do with the shot having testosterone in it, and it causes a form of the thing that men get, which is male pattern baldness. And I used to have these two big old huge bald spots right here and right there, and it's never quite grown back. I do take, and I've recently started taking them every day again, take hair, skin, and nail vitamins, and it seems to be helping put some of it back. But it was awful. But that's been 24 years ago. So anyway, so you just take your hair, pull it up into a high ponytail, like so. I can already tell my hair is really fine and it's not going to work as well. But you don't pull it, like wrap it twice, don't pull it all the way through, and then you kind of end up with what that looks like. Anyway, I take the ends like this and wrap them and kind of hold it in the back, and then you just start pinning like crazy. A lot of bobby pins. And I go through a lot of bobby pins when I do this, because as you're doing it, oh, that one messed up. But as you're doing it, it ends up bending the bobby pins and ruining them. But you just kind of keep pinning. That's pretty much it. Ugh. My hair is too clean to do this right, but we'll see how it goes. It's also hard to do this in the phone. I'm already losing a bobby pin here. It never looks the same twice, trust me. But it needs to be a little bit messy and kind of, at least this is the way I like it, kind of like a messy bun. So we'll try that for now. And honestly, I love wearing my hair in those kind of ponytails. I think it's so cute. And I know, I'm 48 years old. I'm too old to get away with this. I get it. Whatever. I'm not trying to be young or whatever. I do things because they make me happy. And those of you who comment and bully me and give me crap, it's okay. I don't mind. I really don't. I actually had someone comment on one of, I think it was a post I made on Instagram, and it was about Zied. Maybe it was a picture of Zied. No, it was my post where I was talking about how happy I was. And in the caption, you know, I said something like, "I love you, baby." I don't know. Someone told me, "Enough with the baby. Stop calling him baby." Really? Like, how miserable are you in your life that you're telling someone what to call their significant other? Like, anyway. So now fast forward to, I'm struggling. Fast forward to today, and Zied did a post, and I said something to him. I do know some Arabic, so I wrote that, you know, "You're so cute. You're so cute, baby," something like that. And then I said something in Arabic, Tunisian. I said, "Mabula bik, habibi," which means "I'm so crazy about you, sweetheart," or "my baby," or "my love," or whatever. And that's, and you know, habibi is a very common thing to call your significant other in an Arabic culture. Someone actually commented Stop saying Habibi, say baby. I give up. I can't win. Like, really? What is your life like that what someone calls their significant other is of issue to you? I mean, it doesn't bother me, it's fine, but it's just weird. This one is not turning out so hot. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. It's a struggle every single time. Gotta flatten it out a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I wish my daughter was here. She can do these so good, and they look so cute. It's because I'm making a video. If I was just doing this for myself, they would look perfect. Whatever. I'm trying. Pin it, pin it, pin it. Ooh. I feel like it doesn't matter how old you are. If something makes you happy and it doesn't hurt anyone, do it. What? Just be yourself. Enjoy your life. Seriously, life is way too short to be worried about what someone else thinks. What? I'm struggling, y'all. So I asked this in the other video I made earlier, where I put these magnetic eyelashes on. I'm curious, in case you don't see that one, what does everyone think of season 7 of 90 Day Fiance? This isn't working. Season 7 of 90 Day Fiance. What's your favorite couple? What do you like about it? What do you hate about it? What do you like or hate about reality TV in general? I'm curious. One thing that I'm disappointed with is that some of the bloggers seem to be taking it a little bit too far when it comes to, you know, outing the castmates and pulling up private information about them. I really and truly, it doesn't bother me. There's a lot of stuff going on in my personal life that I'm not addressing. I'm not going into detail about because it doesn't just affect me, it affects my children, and that's not okay. You know, there's some issues right now with supposed child support that I owe and things like that. The reason that I'm not addressing it is because I refuse to say anything bad about my ex, my children's father, because he's not just my ex, he is my children's father. And regardless of what he has done to me, is doing to me, or whatever, I still have to consider the fact that my children deserve to have no ill will towards my ex. They don't deserve to be put in the middle or to have, you know, it's bad enough if you're in some sort of relationship issues, a mother and a father, and it's a private thing. But I have been, you know, I put myself into the public eye, the public view, whatever you say. And so it amplifies everything that's going on. My ex and I, my children's father, my children all have the same father, by the way. We were together for 15 years. The divorce, unfortunately, as much as we both initially wanted it to be amicable, it got very, very contentious. It was very bad. And I think my children at this point, you know, they're adults now. They've been through enough. They don't deserve to have to go back through that. I've always, no matter what he has ever done or said to me or about me, I've always tried to take the high road. It's not always been the easiest thing, and I'm not perfect. I do have fault when it comes to this recent thing that's coming out about the child support. I'm not, you know, I'm not some victim. There are things that I've done wrong. However, it's not exactly as it looks. And there are some things that if I were to make public would explain things a little better. But I'm choosing not to do that. I really am, because of my children. I love my children so much, and I respect their right to not have their lives placed, on social media like this and blasted. So it's unfortunate that for that reason that things have been publicized about all of this. But I do understand it. I put myself on TV, and I'm an easy target when it comes to stuff like this. I'm not perfect, and I've made some mistakes, things that I've done I wish I hadn't done, and I would have handled things differently. Maybe, I don't know. But overall, I'm a good person, and some of the things that I read about me based on these stories are really hard to read, because I so badly just want to say this is the truth. But anywho, I don't hold anybody responsible for anything that they're publicizing or saying, or I don't find fault in viewers that that say terrible things about me because of what they're reading, because I don't blame them. They're reading things that seem really bad, and it is what it is. It's okay. I'm still a very happy, well-adjusted person, and everything's going to be okay. I'm looking for my comb really quickly so I can pull some of the strands out. Here we go. So then I just kind of pull things out like this. Keep it from looking so perfect. They're not perfect, by the way, but I guess that's the point. Just kind of adjust them as you like. That's one thing, by the way, that during filming, Zied was famous for among the production crew and things like that. I don't know how it never really came out, but I was almost positive that he would become famous for saying "as you like," because he was so agreeable to me, and no matter what I said, or no matter what I wanted, or no matter what the producers wanted, or for the most part, he was always saying "as you like, as you like. Of course, my darling, as you like. Yes, baby, as you like." I feel like this needs to be in a little bit right here. The bad thing is it's like 11 o'clock at night and I'm about to take all this out. I just did this for the video. That's okay. Anyway, I'm not going to spray the crap out of this like I normally would, because I am about to go to bed and I don't want to sleep on hairspray sticky hair. But then you just kind of spray it to get it to stay. And I would go into more detail. I would probably pull more out. But that's SpaceBuns. That's messed up right there. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It's like me. It's not perfect. But try this. I promise it's super impossible to be in a bad mood with SpaceBuns in your hair. People smile when they see you, because you have to be a fun person if you're wearing this in your hair. Nobody is serious if they have SpaceBuns in. I'm gonna fool around and mess it up worse. So that's SpaceBuns.